And we welcome back myself, Mrs. Lashkunaksan, to this great story that is the life of you, the viewer. I got the washing machine in the background because life makes it that I have to do chores as well as record stuff, so it's gonna be a soothing sound you guys can hear from time to time, along with the chirping birds from the outside of the world. That's great.
The gate looked far too pompous for what it does. In fact, gates in general seems to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black Ralph iron, and grey plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all.
It's probably because it's locked, bro.
I wonder if it looks like what a gate from a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered it through... what? Oh, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forwards feels good.
And then I walk into the gate, died. And that's the game, all of it. It's a little shorter than 4 hours. Anyhow.
So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with a brisk pace. Again, same brisk pace I entered the gate through it. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly...
Stop using words that are hard to pronounce. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. There we go.
It doesn't feel like the kind of ground the school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and smell of fresh cut grass, all other parks-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pops into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. Comes all over my face. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just the school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectation of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone here. It's kinda eerie. Makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Trees hums with the wind and the green hues, I think that's how you pronounce the word, hues, flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospital again. And how they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color.
It's also a sick color, and a jealous color, and grass color. That's all I got. That's green.
So why am I feeling so anxious despite all the greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building and surprise myself by realizing why the gates bothered me. They're not green! Sorry. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and without this realization set in my head, I opened the front door, which is not like this one. Ooh, shiny. A tall man with bad posture noticed me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Oh wow, what a pen in his face. You must be... You? Oh no, wait, that's the guy. Oh, okay, no, I see his name. His name is Nakai. So you are... No, that's the other guy. Sorry. Gotta read the name first. Not usually doing that, so...
So you are, excellent. I'm your homeroom science teacher. My name is Matao. Welcome. We exchanged hands. No, that's back to you. See, they don't keep up with the name, so it's hard for me to keep track.
We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch.
The head's nurse asked for your brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now.
Oh, should I go later?
Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already.
Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Oh, we get our first answer. We can be pompous, or you know what? Let's try to be somewhat of nice. I don't want to be nice to everyone because it's gonna be kind of boring if I do so. But as a general, we'll be a good guy. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone. Oh no, that's the other guy.
Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention.
You read my mind, man. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem.
Let's go then. Sounds like Professor Oak.
My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs.
Don't you guys have any elevators? I mean, Disable School? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one girl or several girls, even guys with wheelchair. And this guy with a heart condition would probably be best climbing in an elevator.
What do I know? I'm not a doctor.
Sorry, again. I'm not reading the right word.
My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up this. I already read that. The third door down to the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 303.
Ooh, sound effect. Classy.
Muto opens the door and enters.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again.
I hesitated for a split second, and the door freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that. But there isn't a set point to worry about. Let me get water first. This is a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it, at least not this soon.
Chick, dude, chick.
That's fairly accurate. Look at them, they're all green. That's nice. The guy that's all the way left on the bottom row looks like Harley Suzumiya, but like guy version. Anyway, I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the courteous gaze of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious, the ceiling is unusually high, and there's a lot of space left over around and in between the desks.
It's for wheelchairs. Needs a lot of wheelchairs.
The hell's up with her eyes? I actually have one that's yellow and the other one's brownish.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game that I'm gonna call Guess the Disability. She's half blind. Next to her, I'm gonna call retarded. Next to her, I'm gonna call burned. The cane is probably because he's stumbling a lot. Next girl on the left, I would go with the disease called stalkerism. Yeah, probably. This guy's probably blind because he doesn't have any eyes. He's probably Van Gogh. And the other one have ADD. This girl is probably have a condition of titizopia. And this one's probably ADD too. That's gonna be my guess.
An entire wall taken up by blackboard and high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The student's desk are just standard wooden desk with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with a metal frame, simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not the immediate obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb on her right hand. It's a little jarring. Who's missing a thumb? I didn't notice.
Okay, so more people now to guess. I'm gonna wait for the camera to stop panning out. Come on. How many people is there in that class? You better stop. Okay, okay. Okay, so the fatty is probably just fat, so I'm gonna go with heart condition too. And the ladies next to her, I would go with. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna go with anorexia. Why not? Because she's next to the fatty. The one with the glasses, I'm assuming she's got bitchitude, and the next one, jollytude, because she's next to her. The one below on the left, where I'm gonna call her, well, Borea, because she seems bored, and next to her, I'm gonna call him his disease as mugginess. The next one, oh, clearly she's a robot. That's a big disease. Alright, carrying on. Did I read that sentence? Or am I gonna do it again? Oh no, I read that. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out to the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduced me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hand as if she will make her invisible. That's probably the burn victim girl. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the locker at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motion, sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glass and goes back to whatever she's doing. So she's not bitchitude. She's just deaf and mute. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest. Oh no, that's the other guy. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps in his hands, so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who had only one hand. Oh, well, I guess that's a bummer. I cringe a little, but I hide it by bowing in thanks for this applaud I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm you the viewer. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. Yeah, somebody got it right. It's not football, it's soccer. I hope why you have to do that? Okay, we can call it football if you guys feel okay with this. I'm gonna read it. Shut up, outside world. I'm reading a novel. My hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone, even though I'm a new student. How can your hobbies be soccer, man? You can't even walk without taking a breath out. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. ... I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. I'm way back. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap in their hand again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ended in a bandage thumb. That's a little graphic. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Akamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better than her, right? How could I know? The teacher passed out the day's assignment and announced that we will be working in groups of 3s. It hits me that I don't know who Akamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. You're right, Akamichi is there. She's an Akamichi.
As he calls out her name, this cute bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eye waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her, by the window. Hey, I guess you're Akimichi, right? It's nice to meet you.
What? I'm caught off guard by...
Oh no, that's it's really hard to keep up in. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter.
It's nice to meet you too, but... I'm not Akimichi, I'm Misha. This is Akimichi Shi-chan.
Giggling Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me the whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly to show that she acknowledged my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds. Shut up outside. That's why I don't live in a ghetto. I mean, don't live in a ghetto. It's very full of cars that are very douchebaggery. And dark blue eyes that seems to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. I don't really have a voice for her because she's going to be mute. But what's best than a mute girl, I mean, right? She can't say no when I'm gonna be rapping her, so I guess it's a yes. That is a very, very disturbing. Let's cut that. No. Okay. She immediately look at Misha, who smiles and makes me a few quick gestures with her hands. Akimichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. That's the pink girl.
I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan's deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says nice to meet you too. ... You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So soon, Hey-chan, right?
Well, you-chan. If she's gonna call my name, I'm gonna fix it.
You-chan?
Oh no, that's my character. You-chan.
Yep, it fits, doesn't it?
Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how.
It fits. You look just like I imagined. ... Yeah, you look just like you-chan.
I wonder why everyone seems to think so. ... Akimichi taps her finger on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other, excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed.
Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her.
How? How would you go by doing that? I mean, that would be really inconveniable. Inconveniable too. ...
Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it.
Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out of her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful, yeah. I just kind of come straight to the class today. ... It's gonna be so annoying to do.
That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school haters. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really? Shi-chan?
Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to say this. Oh, I'm gonna look forward to this, even if I commit myself to go along with it half-heartedly. But anyway, I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I feels like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
You look down. Are you okay? ... Don't take it wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test.
Oh my god, can I stop doing that?
Alright.
And another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Akemichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Chi-chan. ...
Okay. Let's stop doing that.
Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. ... Yep, Shizune's fine.
I'm gonna be having trouble finding girls' voice for everyone, so I do apologize if they sound alike. Sorry for that water bit.
Hey, okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier, especially about Shizune, who I assume would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess.
Oh, I guess I could do mouth sounds for her.
Oh, right. We haven't even touched the assignment. We should start working or Shi-chan will get mad.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if you want to finish it before the end of class.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
That too.
Shizune glares at the top of us impatiently. I don't need to know the sign language to understand it. Okay, I got the message.
Somehow this feels like inappropriate.
After class we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay?
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combined aspect of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished in a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable.
And now we've been going at this for 23 minutes, so I'm gonna call this another part, and we'll continue next time when we'll get around a place where there's no plane flying over my house. That was nice. See you guys later.